So today I'm going to talk a little bit about happiness. Many times we can attach happiness to a goal or to an outcome. And this is a natural thing that we can do. Like if I lose 5 pounds, I will be happy. Or I will be happy next month when my scan is over and if it comes back good. Or I will be happy if I have a couple of weeks of feeling good with my illness. Often we attach happiness to a goal or outcome. And then what happens is when we meet that goal, milestone, outcome, we elevate to another goal, another outcome. So we actually never get to experience happiness in the moment. It just feels like happiness is always a little bit far away. So for Thrivership, what I think is important to do is to think about as happiness as a sense of joy, things that we can have right now. The things that are in front of us, the way things are, how can we find things that give us joy, a sense of happiness, a sense of content? And we can still have goals, but maybe we don't attach happiness to them. So I'm going to share some happiness chemicals, natural ways that we can increase our mood, which can give us a sense of feeling better. Sometimes in the period of Thrivership, if we're living with disease or symptoms, you can, deal with anxiety or depression or even sometimes just mood changes. And then, of course, day to day is different. And so on those days that your mood might be a little bit lower, I want to give you some resources to help you. So I'm going to talk about 4 happiness chemicals. One is dopamine, one is oxytocin, one is serotonin, and one is endorphins. And these are all things that you naturally can produce within your body that kind of can help to elevate your mood a little bit and almost spiral you up a little bit. The first one, dopamine, essentially is the reward chemical. So we access feelings of dopamine, feelings of feeling better when we do things such as completing a task, checking off a to-do, sometimes eating food. So eating foods that we love, that's healthy and nutritious, just like in the Know Your Nuts conference that we talked about, that can give you a surge of dopamine. Creating little wins, little senses of accomplishment. And then also participating in self-care activities. All those things can give you a surge of dopamine. The other thing, the other happiness chemical is oxytocin. And this is one of my favorite ones because it is the love hormone, the love chemical that we feel when we hold hands with someone, which is a great form of intimacy. Or we give a hug, or we give or receive a compliment. But giving a compliment is something we're in control of. We can always give a compliment. And then also, if you have a pet, if you spend time with your pet, you will more than likely have a surge of oxytocin. And if you spend time with a baby or a younger child, often that will give you a feeling of oxytocin. And if you don't have a pet, you can look at pet videos or things that kind of just give you that sense of warmth and sweetness. The happiness chemical that I wanted to talk about is serotonin. Serotonin, I know in the net world is talked about quite a lot, but we're going to talk about it in a different way. And we're going to talk about it in the sense of this being a mood stabilizer. And so ways to access serotonin is through meditating, through exercise such as running, swimming, cycling, etc. Spending time outside in the sun can help facilitate a little bit of serotonin. Also walking in nature. So peaceful activities and also exercise. The last happiness chemical I'm going to talk about is endorphins. So endorphins we get to access from things like laughing. So watching a comedy special can definitely help you access endorphins. Endorphins are kind of known as the pain reliever of happiness chemicals. We can also access endorphins by exercising, by watching a comedy, by laughing, eating dark chocolate, or even if you are around or integrating essential oils. into your life. That can be a therapeutic way to kind of help to facilitate some endorphins. So these happiness chemicals, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins, are all things that you can naturally activate by doing little small things. And those things give you a little sense of joy, a little sense of happiness, and can help spiral you up. So in conclusion for today's Thrivership series, I just want you to know that there are small things that you can do to help elevate your mood. And sometimes it can be unhealthy to attach happiness to a faraway goal or far away from something when you can actually have aspects of happiness right now in your moments and in your life right now. Until I see you next month, I wish you a beautiful couple of weeks and keep thriving.